Welcome, and as you can tell from this video, I have survived surgery, so I thought I would do a little update video. I'm just going to play this in the background, not really taking it seriously, but I'll explain what happened, and someone did mention a comment on to explain how it went, and I figured I would share what happened in case you ever might need surgery one day yourself and you are a little bit scared. But yeah, we'll get back into Fire Emblem soon. I am still feeling a little bit sore. Mainly my stomach and for some reason my shoulder. I don't know why. But yeah. The next Fire Emblem chapter is quite hectic. It's the village one in the Western Isles. And that one you have so much going on. You have to get Klein and Tate and Vanilla normally. And then Gonzalez. Of course we have to do that thinking about who's who in our reverse recruitment. But yeah. So, it's been about, I believe it was on Wednesday and today is Saturday as I'm recording this. It's about 3-4 days now. First I can tell you that I woke up pretty early, about 4:30 in the morning. Had to shower off because they want you to clean the site, which for me was my abdomen. I got to the hospital around 6 a.m. Once again pretty early, and it was like me and one really old guy there, so kind of nervous, but yeah. Anyway, the nurse took me back. I think she called him earlier than me, but we went back to the little holding area, which is like not like a room, but it's more like a little inlet with a curtain and everything, because you have to get ready for surgery. I'd also recommend finding a doctor that you're comfortable with before you do any procedure, because surgery, as you would imagine, can get somewhat invasive. But yeah, the worst part I'd say was the prep. They have to stick you with stuff like, before I even went there, I already did the blood work, an appointment previously, which is good because I hate needles and blood. And then pee samples, blood samples, yeah, and they have to stick you with, a little thing in your hand to put like an IV later. They don't connect you, but they have to put in your like hand, and it's kind of gross, so it's kind of like the worst part for me. It was very squeamish. So yeah, not fun. I kind of wished I was just, you know, sitting around playing video games or recording at that point. I wish I was anywhere but there. I remember looking at the computer screen they had like for the doctors and nurses to check in and look at the time, because my surgery was for 8:30 and it was still like 6 something in the morning. But that was very, yeah. They connect you to other things as well, like if you know, like the little nodes they put on, like on your chest to put like a heart monitor thing in. And they did this thing where they put your legs in like this machine. And if I could take anything from the hospital, it would have been this. It's like this machine you put your legs in, like gives the nurse described it as a massage. It's to prevent any like blood clotting, which was really good. I mean, I'm not at an age where blood clotting would be like a problem, but that was definitely the best part of it. Next thing I knew, the nurse, I had a bunch of people like come and ask me like the same stuff, like, oh, your medical history and that stuff. So just kind of like the same questions. One of the nurses did come in with a bunch of medication for me to take, so I downed like a bunch of pills in like 2-3 minutes. Of course, a bunch of water, which meant they had to unhook me and I had to go to the bathroom, but a bunch of pain medications, and that's where the things, that's where it started to become a little bit loopy, obviously. Just trying to calm down because I was, of course, very anxious about the whole thing, but it helped calm down. And then the next thing I remember, the anesthesia lady came in. She told me that they'd be shoving a tube down my throat for breathing. Luckily, I was asleep when that happened because I don't remember it, but my throat is pretty sore. So that was a thing. I also had a team of all women doctors and anesthesiologists. I hope I'm saying that word right. So pretty cool in that. I remember her, yeah, she came and explained the anesthesia process to me. And then her assistant, they do it through the little IV thingy. So the tube that was already in my hand, they inject the medicine, and then you start feeling even more loopy, even more than the pills. So that was a thing. And then the next thing I knew, I think I was being rolled into the hospital, the actual surgical room. I remember the like big lights when you look up. Those like big like round things that shine light. They weren't doing it to me yet, but I kind of knew what was going on because I have watched like that kind of stuff in TV shows before, so I was kind of familiar with what was going on. Next thing I knew, I remember one of the anesthesia ladies telling me to take a couple deep breaths and then she told me take a few deep breaths and breathe normally, and then before that I was out. Next thing I knew, I woke up. I think I might have had some dreams too, but obviously I don't remember any of that. But I woke up. Another nurse was there, one I didn't see before. She was trying to talk to me and get me back into like reality. I remember the pain wasn't too bad. I mean, I remember a little bit on like, probably from like my heart area to like the top of my thighs maybe. Kind of painful. Just remember slowly waking up. They wheeled me back to the waiting area and took out all of the things, the nodes on my chest, the IV thingies in my hands. They actually put a second one in me while I was asleep, so I'm glad I was not conscious for that, because needles, yeah, I don't do needles very well. But yeah, I got my medication. They once again gave me some strong stuff to deal with the pain, which I may be on right now, so I don't know if recording a game like Fire Emblem 6 with its, especially a hard map like the village map would be good right now. Much rather just explain this while playing a game like this. But yeah, I was in not too much pain. I mean, my abdomen hurt, but it's been getting better. Ironically, my shoulder has been in pain. I remember them mentioning something about it, but of course I was kind of loopy on the medication, so I don't really remember what she said about the shoulder medication or the pain. So yeah, just trying to work on slowly getting my voice back. Work on feeling better. I haven't really left my home in like days. So hopefully it will maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Anything else? Anything else I should mention? Yeah, I would say if you ever need any type of medical procedure like this, the earlier the better to get done. That old guy I was with, he was in like a little inlet next to me, and I overheard the nurses talking about how his like blood pressure and stuff was too high because they do take your vitals as well. I'm just thinking, I'm glad that's not me. I'm glad I'm just an easy patient. The lady came in and said, yeah, you're nice and healthy, so you shouldn't be a problem. You'll be fine. Been challenging sleeping on my back. Just trying to get around, so yeah, if you ever might need a procedure one day, just know that the next couple days are going to be rough. No matter how in shape you are, I feel like an old person trying to get around, get up, and like just sitting up off the couch up and down is a little bit challenging, but I am getting better at it, so hopefully soon. I think maybe sometime starting the middle of this week, I'll start recording a chapter 10. And yeah, we'll get back into it. I'd much rather, yeah, just explain that now than trying to do it in chapter 10. So that was my whole experience. If you want to ask me anything else, feel free to. I'll be glad to answer. I'm still trying to think about what I want to say with everything. But yeah, I will see you for Fire Emblem very shortly, and take care.